when I go live right now.
Why?
Because it's Tuesday night, not Wednesday night.
Say hi, guys.
Like your girls. Hey, guys. No one's on yet. I did say hi, guys, like Joey's girls. Guess who's back in the country? No longer in Jamaica. Hi, Anna. Honey, will you let the dog out?
We'll do it.
Did you think it was Wednesday night? Did I throw you off because I went live on Tuesday night? Is it 8 o'clock? That would be hysterical. What time is it? Oh, it's 5 till 8. That is so funny. I didn't even plan that. Hi, Ellen.
Serendipitous.
Ellen, thanks for, well, both of y'all, but Ellen, thanks for posting so much. And I love being in your life again all these years later. Anna, I used to work with Ellen. Gosh, Ellen, I think I was 23, 24, and now I'm 48. That's how many years ago. Anna, I used to work with Ellen.
Turn butter together.
Thank you. My husband just said, did we turn butter together, Ellen? Because, yes, I'm confused. Because he is 40. Ellen, did I tell you I married younger? I know, I robbed the cradle. I know, sorry, Anna. I know, I didn't realize it was 8 o'clock Tuesday night, but I just wanted to jump on and tell you guys what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow night. I've been thinking about it a lot, and my workshop's coming up too, so my brain and my life has been churning. But I want to, as I assess my life, and it was never like really in a format, but I realize that I do assess my life in the different categories of my life. So tomorrow night, I want to talk about, I want to help you all with me. I'm going to go through different categories of our lives, and I'm going to talk about how I've assessed them and ask you some hard questions about the different areas of your life. And then we're going to talk about priorities, and do our decisions for our daily lives match up with what we say our values are, what we say our priorities are. I did this exercise with myself a couple of days ago, and I was shocked by when I wrote down what I thought was most important. I went, 1 through 8, I think it was, and what I thought was most important to what was still important, but at the bottom. And then I was very honest with myself and said, okay, so if I evaluate and reflect on the past weeks and months and year, if you looked at my life, what were my priorities? Not based on what I wanted them to be, but based on what they were. And if you're true with yourself, when I was true with myself, and I said, well, I spent the most time on this and this, and I'll talk you through this tomorrow. But when I did that, what I set out were the priorities, and then how I lived my life did not match up. And it was, and that will happen to some extent. So, I'm not being idealistic, but it happened more than I thought. And so tomorrow night, I want to talk about, I'm going to help you guys go through a life assessment, different categories of our life, like our physical environment, our physical health, our mental health, our relationships and romance in our life, personal growth, our career, profession, our finances, and how those match up, and let's assess that and where we are with that. Are we having fun? Let's assess that too. Spirituality, charitable contributions, let's assess that part of our lives. Self-image, mental health, family and friends. So I want to walk through these different categories, and I want to help you guys assess them like I have done for myself. And not, again, anything that I do or talk about is not to make us feel bad, like, oh my God, out of 1 out of 5, I'm really a 1 in this category. It's, the point of it is to be real with ourselves, to set intention to better that area of our life. And sometimes we can't focus on all of it at once. So for us to do an assessment of our life in the different categories and figure out, okay, this is the area that's super important to me. It lines up with my values, and I'm not where I want to be. Okay, so now let's focus on this one. Let's get where we want to be with this one, and then we're going to move to another one. But first, we have to assess it to know where we are. So tomorrow night, I want to talk about, like I said, the different areas of our life, where we are, and then I want to talk about what our priorities are, how we value them, and do our decisions align with them. And I put a quote the top of this live that I love because I think it's so powerful if you really think about it. And it's from Gandhi. And he said, happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. What you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Super powerful, you guys, because a lot of times we say, and we're well intended oftentimes, most of the time, but then what we actually do does not align. And whether you realize it consciously or not, that causes turmoil internally, emotionally, mentally, when you're not doing what you know you want to do, or what you should do, or what is important to you, what your values are. When they don't align, when your actions don't align with what is important to you and in your life and who you want to be, it causes stress and anxiety, probably more than you realize. So we're going to dive into that tomorrow night. So sorry if I threw you off and coming on at 8 o'clock on Tuesday night, but I just wanted to jump on and give you a little sneak preview of what's coming up tomorrow night. I'm super excited to be back with you guys. Thanks for tuning in last week when we were in Jamaica. We had a great time. And Joey's sitting right over here, and he's mad that he's not in the camera with me because he had so much fun last week. But tune in, you guys. If you haven't signed up for my workshop and you're here in Nashville or you're in Memphis or close area, I promise you will not be sorry. I was with Dee Dee today. If you don't know, Dee Dee and Danielle are partnering with me in this Hash Out with Heather venture, and they've been huge help to me. So I know a lot of you have heard from Dee Dee as she's been reaching out for me. But she and I met today and really trying to finalize the details of the workshop. It's going to be so good. I'm so fired up. So if you are in, like I said, this area, sign up. It's not too late. If finances are an issue, let me know. I will work with you on it. I'm not going to let that stop you for living your best life. So don't let that stop you either. Okay. So join me tomorrow night. Share this, you guys. Invite your friends. Like personally PM them or tag them to join in this. Let's like I keep calling it a movement, because I want us all to honestly, I keep saying live our best lives, but for the benefit of those in our lives. You guys realize that it's not selfish intention at all. I want to do my best so that I'm better for Joey and better for Wade and Jake and Gia and Jules and my teams and the people that I love and my friends. But if I'm not in a good place, if I'm not at peace, if I'm not fulfilling and living my best life personally, professionally, I can't be the best for everybody else in my life. So anyway, join me tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Invite your friends to come in. I really want this to be one of my best hash outs yet. So I can't wait to be with you guys. See you tomorrow night. If you have any questions or anything you want me to address, or anything you've lived out in your life with, with your priorities, your values, post them, comment, and let me talk about them tomorrow night. I love when you guys contribute and join the conversation. It makes it so much more impactful. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for supporting this movement. Thanks for wanting to live your best life too. See you tomorrow night.